Aurora's kitchen is warm. Her cockpit is cold. That was not an accident, and I want to tell you why, because that's one of the most important decisions I had to make on this book. I have two different references right here. Warm amber and cream, that is the kitchen, and cold indigo and blue violet, that is the cockpit. Two worlds, same book. The reader has to feel the difference immediately. The cockpit is all geometry, straight edges, hard shapes, panels, switches, nothing soft. This is not a kitchen table. Everything here was built, not grown. And the color follows that shape. Cool tones for a world that was built. In a picture book, color tells the story faster than a text. Before a child can read a single word of the cockpit spread, they already know they are somewhere different. The temperature change, the feeling change, that is not decoration, that is information. There is one small thing I'm putting in this cockpit that nobody would notice on the first read. A small strip of real tape at the edge of the control panel. Visible, but not obvious. Because at the end of Space Commander, when the reader finds out that the cockpit is actually a cardboard box in Aurora's bedroom, they are supposed to feel like they should have known. The tape is one of those things that makes that ending feel earned, not surprise, earned. Here's what I know about coloring picture books. It's not a visual choice, it is an emotional choice. You pick a warm color or cool color based on what the reader needs to feel, not what looks good to you. If the kitchen were also cold, or the cockpit was also warm, the reader would not know they have moved somewhere different. The story will be a blur. The color shift is the page turn doing its job. This is why, at the end of Space Commander, when the warmth starts to return to the cockpit palette, the reader feels it before they understand why. The color is doing the work that the text does not need to say it out loud. That is where I want to be every time. Think of a book you remember, one that felt warm or cold in some sort of way. What color do you see when you picture it? I'm collecting answers for a future video. And if you want to follow Space Commander from the first pencil to the last page, a studio letter in my bio goes out once per week, so make sure you subscribe. We'll see you next time.